What is going on, guys? Sean Murray mentions preying on others, and the entire universe goes insane. Here today on Cobra TV, we've got 710-1334. We're going to be talking to him and getting his opinion on what he makes of all this mess. We'll be right back after this.
You better put seatbelts on your ears, because Cobra's about to take them for the ride of their life on Cobra TV.
You are listening to Intergalactic Radio with your host, Cobra, broadcasting live from the Euclid Galaxy on Atlas 102.5 FM.
What is going on, guys? I'm your host, Cobra, and this is the subcast. This is not your typical day that we do a subcast, but I'm off of work today, so here we go. And we're going to be having an interesting guest. We got 710-1334 on the call, and he's going to be talking to us about some of the drama that's been kicking up with the announcement of preying on others, which I want to state immediately that we don't really know what that means. I mean, it sounds like PvP, so we can only speculate that it's PvP, and I'm pretty sure that when he chose his words, that we would assume that that's PvP. But ever since that announcement, we have people like General Lokar, who is going off the cuff, and there's other deep-seated things that are going on inside the some of the other hubs. A lot of traitors, a lot of backstabbing, conniving, conspiracies, things like that going on. And so it's interesting to see what's going to happen as soon as we get the update and we get the PvP, if we are going to have PvP and what that actually means. But I'd want to state off the bat that General Lokar, he's one of those guys that likes to role play. I mean him no hate. He's having just a little bit of fun. And you know, it's all fun. I mean, a lot of people like to play the game this way. A lot of people like PvP, and with us being in peace for so long, you know, it's like a lot of people have that PvP itch. It's almost like that's, you know, a Jedi living the life of not being able to love, not being able to feel or own certain things, or having ownership. No wonder so many Jedi go to the dark side. Come on, think about it, you know. But with me today, we got 710-1334. How you doing, bud?
Hey, greetings, interlopers. I'm doing great.
Awesome to have you on the show. Awesome to have you on the show. We got. I was taking a look over. There was a post. Somebody linked me to a post about. Well, actually, you linked me to one. Looked like you were giving judgment on somebody.
Yeah. So that guy, he was working with General Lokar, as it turns out, but that was a similar organization designed to, disrupt civilized space. Security office and our intelligence network kind of dismantled the whole thing, a lot how we dismantled the Galactic Underground. Turned out it was Tempest, the the guy who runs the Solarian Imperium, and he used to run the Galactic Consortium. So yeah, we banned him from the Federation, banned his civilization. I'll be going to war with him. And for anybody listening to this, if you saw it, 1 second. An Imperium wiki page.
Guys, we are live. You can follow me on Twitter at XXX Cobra. I'm speaking with 710-1334 if you just joined in. Go ahead, 710.
So once PvP is here, if you guys are out in the universe, Delta Quadrant particularly, Sun 3129 on PS4 normal, Galactic Hub sponsored bounty on him. If you can destroy his ship and post a video of it, we will pay you. We will build a base for you. We will assist you in some manner. A bounty on him. So consider this the universe's first bounty.
That is awesome.
Involvement with the Black Hand. And
that is awesome. The first galactic hub created by this dude right here, and the first bounty set by this dude right here, 710-1334. You heard it right there. So I want to state, I mean, we are aware that we really don't know what Sean meant by preying on others. Can we at least agree to that?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's something to do with multiplayer because it was spoken in that context, but the exact details, we don't really know.
Yeah. I mean, we can only assume that it does mean shooting people in the face. right? Or shooting someone else's ship. I really hope, because I like to play the game that way. But at the same time, I hope that people can play the game without that as well.
To be some either have PvP be opt-in, where you can only shoot other people who have it, the switch flipped on.
Right.
Kind of like GTA, where people turn it off. I'd rather it be opt-in, but also Sean Murray did explicitly use the phrase dogfighting a few times, so I think it's pretty safe to say we will have starship combat with other players.
Yeah, definitely. So, as far as, okay, can we break the fourth wall for a second? Are we under the assumption that this is all roleplay, right?
The multiplayer, or which part?
The warring of the different hubs and things like that. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I see a lot of people getting heated, really heated over this kind of thing. And
yeah, I mean, well, I don't take it too seriously, but some people take it quite seriously. I'm out of war because people don't join the Galactic Hub to have their gameplay disrupted in any way. They do it for the cooperative documentation. It's an effort for me, but at the same time, I do have fun with it. I don't, no serious hard feelings against anyone involved.
Right.
Actual goal of defense, yeah.
With that in mind, how is the hub that you represent, the hubs actually that you represent, is everybody, if PvP is a thing, how ready are you guys to defend your hubs?
I was going through the GH or Galactic Hub Defense Force applications today. 4 applicants so far, and anybody listening to this is welcome to apply, especially if you're in Galactic Hub space or in the Gamma Quadrant. Yeah, we'll be quite prepared. I think we'll have a large force ready to respond. And actually, I have the plan. Functions kind of like an emergency response number. Mm-hmm. So it'd be kind of like calling 911 and say, "Hey, I'm being attacked by pirates at these coordinates. We'll warp to you and help you be defended against the pirates." So I think we'll be pretty ready.
How cool is that, man? Having people park their ships on one freighter and then just warping together into a system where somebody's being griefed or attacked, and you guys, as soon as you warp in, hop inside your ships, and pour out of that, and just hunt that person down. That is so cool. That is that's
the uniform ship, that uniform Galactic Hub defense ship.
Oh yeah. Pretty interesting. Let me take a look at the chat here real quick and see what everybody's saying. We got Robert Martin saying hello, ambassadors of the Fed. We got family friendly YouTube saying all for fun and games. Locar's in the chat. Wait, somebody's mentioning Locar's name. So let me go up in the chat here and see if I can find. Okay, there's Locar. Says this is a very interesting turn of events. So Locar's here. Of course he would, because Locar stalks my streams and tries to get some of the Cobras to go over to his cause.
I've heard. I will say this to Locar: if he wants to engage in certain PvP with people who want to do PvP against him, at least something, he could be the Galactic Hub's, official villain. But if he's going to be pirating people who don't want anything to do with him, then he will be, just like Tempest, he'll have an active bounty on his head, and it'll be serious annihilation type thing.
He just mentions here, with the end of the Black Hand, a new calibration has already begun. What's Black Hand?
The one that we just dismantled today with exposing him and all that.
I gotcha. Geeky Pikachu says Gold Leader checking in. Then we got Danny. Let's see. We got Gold Star in the chat. Ivy Mike says, I am going to put a board on my wall with all of my player kills hashed on it. So we got a lot of Cobras here. So I definitely want to tell you, we started a hub called the TCC, and we haven't actually gone full force into it yet because I was kind of waiting to see what kind of game mechanics or features are going to be in next that are going to help us build that hub. Because as he mentioned, we could build complex colonies spread across multiple planets. And if you take a look at some of the colonies, especially in video games, those are pretty extensive colonies with multiple housing units and like a center. It's like a little tiny city. So I don't know what that means for hubs. So we're kind of putting the TCC on a back burner for right now until we actually get more. But I do want to state to the Galactic Hub that we, Cobras, you have our allegiance. Like, we are allied with you. So we'll help you.
Absolutely. Good to hear. Yeah, of course. You guys would be welcome. I don't know where you guys, if you picked a location yet or anything like that, but.
We did.
Well, how you did?
Yeah, but it could be temporary. I don't know what's going to happen with next.
Locate near Gamma. We have too many details, but there's going to be a lot of large civilizations based in the Gamma Quadrant after the next update.
Okay.
Best chance of getting a lot of players that way. But yeah, I think that's a good point. And yeah, I'd love to be allied with the TCC. But with the complex colonies, that's actually a good. The Galactic Hub actually in November of 2016 first suggested Project Coruscant.
Okay.
Bases on one planet, so it's kind of like the almost 2 years later, the realization of that dream.
Awesome. I want to remind the viewers here, as always, we are on red alert. The stream could end at any time. As you can see, the computer behind me, the side of it's off because the computer is super hot. I've dusted it off, but we're having issues at the moment. As you can see, there's hiccups in the audio. I don't know if we're buffering, but at any moment, we could be ripped right off the internet. So just wanted to put that out there just in case the stream just all of a sudden ends. We are going to be taking callers in a little bit. And I do invite General Lokar in the chat, if he's brave enough, to come on the call and talk to 710-1334 and myself. We've got Natalie in the chat. Big shout out to Natalie for creating our Discord. The Discord link is down below, and for moderating the chat and the Discord. She is absolutely amazing. I owe her tons, and I'll never be able to repay her. So big shout out to Natalie in the chat. What kind of things are you guys doing to prepare?
We're doing the Galactic Hub Defense Force, and that's just like the local police and military. So we'll be distant response and policing within our borders. We're doing to prepare for PvP because we don't know the details of it yet. We'll be having the Discord set up soon, and that'll be through the Galactic Hub. It's already public and exists to whoever wants to join it, and use that emergency response channel that I mentioned earlier. And it'll also have private discussion for the GHDF officers set up to explain the whole, the ranking and the organization of the whole. And that's about it. 'Cause I don't know. Base griefing, for one thing. I don't expect Hello Games will allow players to come into your space or base with, a strafe run or something.
Right.
I've seen that suggested a few times. I don't think that's likely to happen.
Right.
The current big griefing threat of overriding bases. What's next? If you can build multiple people on one planet, that might even solve that issue. So honestly, it might be, for all the PvP, be less defense necessary than ever.
Yeah, I really hope that's not the kind of, like, that we could do something like that. That would be kind of douchebaggery, to overwrite the bases and things like that. But I think the PvP and just straight up war is kind of cool. It's kind of cool idea. And I think in the beginning, we're going to see some of that. And I don't think, a lot of people are like, we're such a non-toxic community, and a lot of people think the PvP is going to change it into a toxic community. I beg to differ. I think that a lot of people are going to have fun with this in a very big role play way. And I think No Man's Sky is the perfect game to do this because it's a universe, and it's the same universe for everybody. Well, let's just talk about Galaxy, since all this is going to be happening in one particular galaxy, Euclid. So Euclid is the same for everybody. So that means land, property is the same for everybody. And that means if a Galactic Hub is creating these awesome farms, or storing some kind of valuable resource or whatever, there's going to be a reason for another hub to invade, or just to just to create war. I think that after a little while, I think that PvP will start to that balance out, and I think we'll see it kind of go away a little bit after about a year. I think, and well, this is my opinion. So how many members do you have across all of the hubs that you represent, roughly?
All the hubs? Well, we have registered on the census just under 400 or so.
Wow.
On the subreddit, we have 6,700 subscribers. Definitely the largest civilization out there. We're the force to be reckoned with.
So how big was the population with Black Hand?
And one of them was our spy.
Well, I think I missed something. How big was the population with Black Hand?
And then one of their members was our double agent, our spy, providing us with information.
Okay, so one of your members was a spy, but how big was Black Hand? I think you might be cutting out.
Just 6 people. 6 people.
Okay, so 6 people. So those 6 people disbanded from, the Black Hand's gone. So it looks like General Lokar probably grouped up with those guys. So we're talking 7 against 400 for on your side, and God knows how many people on my side. So I don't know how many Cobras are actually going to fight with you, but come on, General Lokar. I mean, are you serious? Now I'm really going to call you Dr. Evil. Because you're starting a war with the biggest population in Euclid Galaxy. Not smart, dude. Not smart. Why did you
taking down 2 organizations before Next is even here? We took down the Underground and the Black Hand, and the PvP is not even here yet.
Winning wars before PvP is even in the game, and you guys think you got room to talk? Come on, man. Come on. So do you have anything to say before we actually start taking some callers and opening up the platform so that you can answer some questions?
If you're in the Galactic Hub, apply for the GHDF. Check out the new gas farm initiative, which is inspired by the Top of the Galaxy Hub.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to the Top of the Galaxy Hub. You can get thousands of valuable gas for high-end crafting at single bases. That's about it. Don't feed the trolls.
Well, what do you mean by that? Because some of this war stuff is kind of fun.
General Lokar is putting some creativity into it, but the thing is, like I said, nobody joined the Galactic Hub to have their play disrupted. It just depends. Like the Black Hand was base overriding, things like that. There's a Korean Empire.
Oh, I see.
Base overriding. So there's like I said, if you abide by a convention of sorts, I would be happy to make him the hub's official nemesis, and the GHDF can hunt him across the galaxy. But otherwise, it'll be puzzles like the Tempest, where he'll have a standing bounty, destroy on site orders.
Right. So, we're not looking for someone who's gonna, like you say, troll, like actually ruin people's games and things like that, and hard work. But a little bit of role play, a little bit of showing up and firefight here and there is going to be kind of fun.
We need some enemies for our bounty hunters and everyone. That's another thing. We'll be hiring bounty hunters, so look forward to bounty hunter companies. That'll be sort of a counterpart to the usual civilization model. PvP inclined players to consider.
Okay. And do you guys have any events? I know you guys had the Unification Day back in December. Is there anything else planned here pretty soon? I know we're having the No Man's Sky Con, and you're going to be coming on the show that day as well, on June 16th. But is there anything that you would like to say that might be in the pipeline?
I mean, if you consider the invasion of Solarian and Imperium an event, but besides that, we'll have right before the galaxy ends, or the universe ends and resets, sort of like an apocalypse party. Races that we usually do, the exocraft races.
Right.
finding the best ship, finding the best multi-tool in the hub, building the best themed base in the hub, things like that. But we're busy, so that's kind of taking the back burner in the council. That's going to have that done hopefully by I would hope midway through this month I would be off. So keep an eye on the Galactic Hub subreddit for that event.
Okay. Real quick, tell people the benefit of joining the hub. You know, like some people are looking for a certain type of ship, and you guys provide that, you know, with portal addresses and places where you can find those ships and other things. List a few other things before we take callers here of the benefits for joining the hub.
So you can get 100,000 units per hour roughly at our farms, and those are just the mid-range crafting farms. With our new higher-end crafting farms, where you get the gas and that type of thing, the gas refineries, you know, it'll make you a billionaire eventually. We haven't calculated the exact per hour rate. When Next is here, you'll have more defense from any pirates and more interactions with friendly players. Friendly players before Next as well. You know, people visiting your base, leaving comm stations, farms for you to visit, things like that. We'll have a YouTube channel soon, an official YouTube channel, so you'll be able to have your work showcased. You know, maybe No Man's Sky version of Cribs.
Ah, cool.
Thing. Yeah, really units, cooperative documentation, like you said, starships, multi-tools, S-24 alien multi-tool recently. That was Infinity Drags and Ilia, or I hate to get the name wrong, but I didn't have that in front of me. Shared documentation, plenty of units, plenty of resources.
Mm-hmm.
For Next, get your money, get your nice freighters, get the equipment you'll need to defend yourself.
Right. And most importantly, when you join the hub and you go over to the Reddit and everything like that, you're making a lot of friends. I mean, the way they play the game is just so amazing, and a lot of people they get together, are along together so well. I mean, it's just an amazing community. It's so much fun. So if you're not a part of the hub, get in contact with some of these guys and Google it. It's what is it? What's the subreddit actually? The tag?
NMS Galactic Hub, no spaces. Just yeah.
There you go. There you go. We got the Geeky Pikachu, Snow Obsidian in the chat, donating to the super chat, saying, as a constellation, we fight for our cause. We fight for each other. You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. That is the Cobra's venom. Thank you so much.
That's a good motto.
Yeah.
That's a good motto right there.
Very good, Snow. Thank you so much, buddy. We're going to be taking some callers, guys. If you would like to join the show, go into the Discord on the Atlas 102.5 FM, and I will take you from there and put you into the subcast. A lot of people like to call it rapturing because they're in the middle of a conversation. Nobody knows who's going to be taken next because I just take people at random. I get a couple people on that I know have really good, you know, they can carry a conversation really well, some of the regulars. And then after I get like one or two of those on, I usually pick people that I've never recognized before to try and get people to have a chance to come on the show who've never had a chance. But if you want to get on the show, jump into that room. Right now, I'm going to actually add Snow Obsidian, who just donated to the super chat here. Don't donate to the super chat. That's not how you get on. That's not how you get on. I usually bring Snow on. Snow's a really close friend of the show. Snow Obsidian, how you doing, buddy?
Yo.
Yo. What's going on, man? What's on your mind? Thank you for the snap. Not Snapchat.
Motto.
The whatever you call it. I got dementia.
Motto. Super chat.
Super chat. Thank you. Woo. I need to go to the doctor. Have that noggin checked.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those when you're on, I'm on kind of situations. It always seems to be the case with me.
It's very awesome. It's very awesome. Yeah, we're streaming 9 o'clock today because I want to get off hopefully by 11 o'clock. And what I want to do is I want to run through because I started my game save all the way over, and I want to go ahead and run through the base missions real fast so I can go over to Swords Farms and kind of pick from that for a little bit, and then and then do hopefully a Traveler in a Book of the Galaxy episode. But I got 710-1334 on Snow, and he's here to talk about the drama, the war, the Galactic Hub, General, Dr. Evil. So
actually, I actually met 710. Can I call you 710?
Hey, comrade.
So what?
710. I think you got your noise gate on, so it like cuts you out at the very beginning of your sentence.
Uh-oh.
Did we lose 710?
Hello.
Oh, he's here. Go ahead, Snow.
Okay, I was just gonna say I met 710 way back, I believe, when he started a Minecraft server. Do you remember that?
Possible. I mean, I did used to run a Minecraft server, the Athena server.
Bingo, I was there.
Oh wow! Look
Really?
at this.
Oh, you're an old timer. Yeah.
I'm an old timer. I never thought I'd see you again, but actually I kind of did. But
Wait a minute.
I still actually have your I still have yet to have a reply back from you on my friend request to you on PlayStation. It's still pending approval.
I get so many ads. I'll accept it after this.
Sure. But I've seen you for quite a long time.
And
It's nice
after
to see you again.
Minecraft, went to No Man's Sky and went from 20 people to 6,000. Just to find you out here in the Euclid Galaxy, comrade.
Yeah, actually, I'm actually in the Isentom right now, but I do have another save in Euclid.
Okay.
That's actually the third largest civilization overall is Galactic Hub. Isantum. Yeah, who knows how to pronounce it?
Isentom. That's how I pronounce it.
I'll go with that.
Yeah. Anywho, in regards to the whole war situation, yeah, I'm not exactly for or against it, but I'm just gonna say that, I don't know what to say, really. If people want to go and fight for whatever reasons they have, I'm just gonna let them do it. If I see a griefer, if I see someone shooting me, boy, they're gonna have it. I can't aim in first-person shooter games, but that's no excuse for them to pick on me.
You got the Cobras. Don't worry, dude. Don't worry. If you go into the Facebook, our Facebook, the Cobra TV Facebook, if you ever picked on or whatever, and you can't aim, well, guess what? Just drop in your planet address, your portal address, and we'll come right to you.
Yeah.
We got Lorigan on the super chat saying, can't even try to come on the subcast. My mic is stuffed. We'll buy a new headset today. That's why no one could hear me yesterday. Lorigan, thank you so much for the donation there. Hashtag Lorigan. What a Cobra, buddy. Thank you so much, man. But yeah, man, I just, if anybody's interested, we have Cobra TV has a Facebook group, and there's going to be some pretty interesting stuff as we're actually getting ready to add a new show to the channel here. That is, it's not going to be about games. It's going to be about the strangest crap you've ever seen. Yeah. It's I'm scared to do it because it's so far off of what I normally do that what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run a small series of it and see if anybody's interested. If not, I'll kill it. Done. But we got to at least try. Yeah,
one of those. If it doesn't work, well, scrap that idea.
That's right. We're going to go ahead and take a couple more callers here. We've got, let's see, who do I not recognize in the chat? Interesting. I am going to bring Jason on. I think that's Jason. We're going to bring Jason on, see what Jason has to say about, if he has any questions for 710-1334. So was that 710, was he known on Minecraft as 710-1334?
Yeah.
710-13, where did you get the name? Explain the name.
Excellent question.
So 1334 is just an old number I use. That comes from the goth kid. That's part of the whole. Related to a band in the goth rock community. And then there's just oil flipped upside down because I'm a big fan of that nip, my my muse.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
So Peaceful Gamer, he was asking me what do I think about the limited edition or the special or whatever Atlas passes. The ones that we have here are actually limited edition as well. The ones that we're going to be giving away on the No Man's Sky Con. I'm not sure how many people like this idea. I was a little disappointed when I looked at it, but I guess people like it. These are legit Atlas passes from Hello Games, and on the back, they actually have, it says Cobra TV in the back, but they are from Hello Games. So they're a little bit different than every other Atlas pass that people got out there. So
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So I don't know what these are going to be, the ones that Peaceful Gamers mentioning, or the ones that Old Gods mentioned in the email that we got. I don't know what they're going to look like. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think all of the Atlas passes even went out.
I don't think they did either. They said what? Even if they said 1,000, I don't think we got that many. But also, while you're on the topic of Waking Titan, that reminds me, I've got my 9 Tomorrows Asimov book here that Hello Games sent me, if anybody has any questions about that as well.
Oh, you're a receiver of a book too? Huh?
Oh,
I got 9 Tomorrows by
about
Asimov.
I don't know where mine is. It's around here somewhere.
conscious mind.
Yeah. You guys got really cool books. I mean, my topic was cool, but like you guys got these cool sci-fi covers and cool stuff on the end. Mine is I don't know. I wish
like an egg.
I wish we could trade. Yeah. Trade.
Hey, at least you got a cassette. It just makes up. I mean, I was quite happy to get the rabbit food. Don't get me wrong, but this is better than the rabbit food.
Yeah. I got mine too. What have you done with yours?
Way through reading it. That's really all I've done. There's nothing, as far as I can tell, there's nothing out of the ordinary about it. I've read it, kind of tried to apply it in the context of No Man's Sky, but it's like a series of short stories, and a lot of people have said that the story that really applies to No Man's Sky at that point in the book yet.
No, I'm referring to the rabbit food.
Actually, I think it's sitting on my bookcase. I think.
Yeah, might as well. It's just going to sit there and rot. It's going to fossilize or something, or petrify.
That's a good point. I should probably do something with that before it molds. Put it in like aldehyde. There we go. Preserve it from aldehyde. Yeah.
There you go. Hey, General Okar in the chat is actually saying, Cobra, how can I reach out to this leader? There is much to talk about before the war starts. He's talking about you.
710-1334 on Reddit is the best way to reach out to me, probably. Or at Galactic_Geo on Twitter.
Okay. All right. You hear that, Dr. Evil? We're going to go ahead and I'm going to get Jason in here real quick. Then we're going to take somebody random. Jason, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. How about you?
I'm doing great, brother. I don't know if you've been listening to the show, but we got 710-1334. He's the founder of the Galactic Hub project, and he's the leader of the Galactic Federation. You have any questions for him with all this talk about war and PvP and all this? And mind you, I just want to keep reminding people we don't know what prey on others actually means. So it's fun to think about. We're speculating, but if the game comes out and you can't shoot somebody in the face, it's our fault for speculating that there's PvP. I just want to state that, you know.
No, I do think there's going to be PvP. I do think I'm going to be
Me
able
too.
to shoot somebody in the face. And the only question I would really have for him is the Galactic Hub going to reform, and if so, in what region of space?
Really depend on what the reset looks like. For example, when the Foundation update dropped, that only reset yellow star systems, and we were able to remain in the same region of space. But then when Atlas Rises dropped, that was a complete reset, totally messed everything up, and we had to fully relocate. This is with how large this update is supposed to be. Unless they completely wipe everything, like discovered systems have their names reset, complete 100% data wipe, locate. We don't have a region picked out yet, but we have a few in mind. They'll all be near our current area. You know, probably like
Well,
max
it'll
level.
also with Atlas Rises, it'll make it a lot easier to get to your systems through the portal system, though. That'll be really cool.
But we do try to stay in the same, like, roughly the same area for players who don't have the glyphs population.
That's a good point. Do you think that maybe Hello Games would change how you get the glyphs and how to activate the portals so it's not so grindy? Now that they're going to be super important with multiplayer being added even more. I mean, and that, you know, multiplayer is going to be full featured multiplayer this time around. I don't see having it being such a grind to have to get the glyphs and then have to, you know, put the recharge technology on each glyph just to use it. I my hope is that they do away with that. What do you think?
I think they'll make it like a rarity system. Like certain glyphs will be more rare than others.
Big question is how long range travel will be changed, but I think what I would like to see is have it basically have portals, have a freighter engine capable of doing the same thing a portal can do, with some, you know, highly expensive fuel, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Portals be free. You can access portals if you just go find the glyphs, and then freighters gated behind units, so they could, you know, be accomplishing the same thing. And have freighters, you know, you go to your computer, glyphs. But that's definitely a big question: is how long range travel will be changed. If it's not made easier, multiplayer might not expand nearly as much as people are thinking.
All right.
I think you make a good point there, 710. That they probably are going to have to make long range travel easier.
Close range travel for interactions, like one thing I've considered is if you could see other players on the galaxy map, interactions between players explode, because right now there's no way of seeing that.
Only way you can see players is where they have been, not where they are. I mean, you can
Give
check
you specific coordinates, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can search the area around you for discoveries and such, but once you don't know how reliable that is.
No dates on discovery, except like I think planet waypoints have dates, but most discoveries don't.
No.
We're gonna go ahead and rapture somebody. Somebody I do not recognize. It's Gino Suko. I don't know. You guys and your names are pick names I can't even say, and so we're just gonna rapture Genosuke. Genosuke, is that how you pronounce it? I don't think Genosuke has a mic on. Either that or I'm butchering his name so bad he doesn't know I'm talking to him.
All right, I'm here.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, I can barely hear you, buddy. Can barely hear you.
Go ahead and try to fix this. How's this?
It's getting better. It's getting a little bit louder.
Yeah.
All right. How's everybody doing? First time here.
We're doing great, man. Doing great. It's a pleasure to have you on the show, dude, man. What's on your mind?
Just listening. Not really a long time follower. So just listening, taking it all in, and hoping next is going to be great.
Right. What do you think about all the PvP talk? You know, when Sean Murray mentioned preying on other players, and the interviewer said that guy. What do you think that means? Do you think that means actual PvP?
It's very vague.
It is.
But if he has been listening to the community, I would say why not?
Right. 710-1334 is my guest for tonight, and he's the leader of the Galactic Hub Federation and the founder of the Galactic Hub Project, where they have over 400 civilians, people living, registered people living in the Galactic Hub. And there's all this talk about war, people wanting to go to the war with the Galactic Hub and disturb the peace. What do you make of all that? How do you feel about that?
That would be interesting. That would be interesting. With multiplayer coming up.
Well, it would definitely make for some really cool stories.
It does,
especially since it's like the community creating the story behind everything. I think that would be a huge success for Halo Games.
Really would.
You know what I say about this whole PvP thing?
What's that?
I blame it on the technologies of Wear. I believe that Wear is hacking into our minds, making us be more aggressive, more hostile to others.
And the PvP is just to wear your tinfoil hats, everybody.
You know, I wonder if, like, in the lore of No Man's Sky, like, if you die in the construct, you die in real life.
That would be interesting.
710. Somebody in the chat named Undisclosed is asking, when can we expect Defense Force application responses?
Middle of next week, possibly as soon as Monday.
There you go. Go ahead.
Eye of the Atlas is saying, I want that wrong button on a t-shirt.
We'll see what we can do. Yeah. I was thinking about making it into a t-shirt.
I would definitely buy that shirt.
Same. Get some serious cash on that.
Well, the reason why I've never made it into a shirt is because I didn't realize how many people would actually get the joke, you know, but I guess there's a lot of people out there that do. We got Sword in chat. Big shout out to Sword. Sword's got some amazing farms. Go over to his YouTube channel, or Semtex, who's always at Sword's Farms. Subscribe to both of those guys. They have great content, and you can find your way to Sword's Farms through either Semtex or Sword's YouTube channel. Great guys.
He'll even let you rob them.
Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna take somebody else.
Rapture somebody else kicking in.
We're gonna rapture Jamie. Jamie, how you doing, bud?
Hey, I'm alive.
So energetic. This guy is so energetic. I don't know. I don't think Jamie could ever be upset. I couldn't imagine it.
He's already made me tired.
Last night.
How you doing, Jamie?
I'm gonna tell you a little background story so you know my problem. I almost died yesterday.
Like for real, die?
Yes, I was in a car crash.
Oh
I
no!
was on my way to prom.
Dude.
There was a flash flood happened right when I was driving.
Yeah.
I was only 10 minutes away from prom. This is sad. It was a 47-minute drive. I was only 10 minutes away. I was almost there. All I had to do was do a little curb onto the interstate, and I would be on my way. Well, that didn't happen. A flash flood occurred. The road was gone. I was going too fast for that curb, and next thing you know, I'm no longer on the road. I'm like skiing sideways right towards the guardrail. So I would have hit it dead on the driver's seat, which would have killed me if I didn't do nothing about it. I made the right decision to turn left immediately and go off into the ditch purposely to avoid impact, which I still hit it, but didn't kill no one or nothing like that. Luckily, it was a very gentle wreck.
I've been in a similar spot where I've had to put my Jeep in a ditch to avoid hitting somebody or something.
But this is what's funny. That thing gets hit once a week, the cop told me. that rail I just hit. And they literally repaired it 3 days before I hit it.
Oh my gosh.
So it's not like I'm the only person, but on prom night, really?
Yeah. I'm glad you're okay. I'm really glad you're okay.
I am okay, man. I'm really great to be here.
See, the guy has a near-death experience, and he comes on the subcast the next day, and he's happy. Happy.
I love
Jamie.
To be here, man. You inspire me.
Jamie's the happiest person I've ever met. Okay, so we got 7 guys. I want to state, I just heard something weird on my computer. We're on red alert. The computer's super hot.
Oh boy.
I just want to keep stating that.
Liquid cooled machine.
I need a new machine. What are you talking about?
I was hot. Mm-hmm.
If we go offline, guys, I'm probably going to call it a night. Yeah, so I don't want to battle that. Yes, my son. Wow, I'm so proud of you. He wrote me a sentence, and it says he's asking me if he can go on my PS4 name. Yes, buddy, you can. It's good. I'm proud of you, bud. That's a good sentence. It's good writing. Now you just crumble it up. You just don't care. Okay. All right. Okay.
I was going to ask you what your PSN is, Cobra, before the new update failed, so that I could add you on my friends list.
It's XXX Cobra. Wait, well, it's it's got dashes and underscores. Just look at my videos. You'll see it on there.
Okay, it's in the description. Thanks.
No, it's in the actual. You look on my cockpit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll see it in my videos, in my gameplay videos. Jamie.
Oh yeah.
We got 710 1334. We're talking about PvP. We're talking about the hubs. We're talking about war. Do you have anything that you would like to ask 710 1334? And do you know who he is?
No, I don't.
Okay, he's the founder of the Galactic Hub project. He's the one who created it. He's also the leader of the Galactic Federation. The Galactic Federation. Did I say that right?
Okay.
United Federation of Travelers. And I'm not the leader. I'm just one of the many ambassadors. I am a founder, though.
Okay. All right. So with all the war and everybody, you got General Lokar, Dr. Evil in the chat talking about how he wants to start war. I think he's like 4 of 7, you know. And the Galactic Hub's got like 400 registered members, plus all the Cobras here that will ally with him. And well, some of us. I see some people in the chat, some people that might want to go to Dr. Evil. And shame on you, guys.
So your point is you're asking me like what I'm thinking about the new PvP systems and all that. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah. Do you have any questions for him and how he's going to deal with the hub, you know, and war and how?
I don't know, but I have a fancy idea that would be awesome if they implement it.
Okay, go ahead.
If the freighters, my goodness, I still say freighter. Freighters, that'd be awesome if they actually move and you have multiple people controlling it. That would make it very exciting if you had to battle other players with their freighters and just have really, really big, intense battles.
Well, wasn't there this leaked photo of a ship that looked like a capital ship?
It looked like somebody did like a size comparison. It was actually like some CSI level shit. They did. So they took the turret from that leaked artwork and put it next to the turret and they determined that it would be probably somewhere in between the size of a starship and a freighter. Like
right.
Multiple player starship.
So it wasn't as big as we thought.
Be able to pilot it, but with multiple players. That's the theory. Or another theory, which I think is actually equally valid, is that it might be a submarine.
Oh. I would love that.
Jason, in the chat, Enrico Bandito, he knows my PSN. He put it in the chat there.
Yeah, I just saw that. I made a copy of it, put it on a notepad.
All right, cool. Yeah, you know, with those multi-crew ships, in which I'm going to put my chips in and say that's what they are. I really hope that we could own those even in solo gameplay as well.
If I had to guess, I would say they'd let you own them solo, but then benefits to more players. Yeah.
Right.
Do y'all think we're gonna get a new type of ship, like we did in Atlas Rises?
Yeah, I think we've seen actually 3 of them. I think they're going to be bigger. The 3 that we've seen, I think they're not as big as a freighter, and they're bigger than our regular starships.
So maybe a multi-crew starship.
Yeah, I think they're going to be multi-crew, but my hope is that you could also use it solo, because I want a ship that has interior space.
Yeah, that would be great.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right.
It'd be cool.
I just want to be able to fire the guns while somebody else flies the daggum thing.
I would like them to have it where you could actually physically see your hand, like doing the maneuvers and stuff, like on some kind of gear or something as you're flying your ship.
Oh, that would be really cool. That would be really cool.
It'll make it more intense.
I'm
Guys,
hoping
we're gonna
they
rapture
implement
somebody
like
by the name
a
of
job
Ain't.
system or a class system.
We need some space whales in
Now
here.
that it's gonna be co-op,
We do
I
need
just hope
space
everybody-
whales. Pilotable,
Yeah.
pilotable space whales.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Also, a
that's-
guild
Oh!
system
Remember,
in the game.
Sean Murray said a long time ago that we're gonna have space sticks. Remember that?
Yep.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah, that's what Dr. Evil seems like he's turning out to be. But it's all fun and games, guys. Please don't think I hate General Lokar. I think
Nah, man, he's just role playing, man. He's just having a good time.
yeah, exactly. Do I think he's going to shoot you if he sees you?
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, probably. But I'm
Right.
Cobra,
I,
would
shoot,
you shoot
I got a
me?
class A. I got a class S spider, man. He can bring it on.
I really want somebody
I've
to
got
make.
Class S exotic with 65% of, I think it's 65. Anyway, 65% weapon damage, so he can take me on.
What was you going to say,
Flag
710?
Exotics.
Somebody needs to make a flag with the the skyworms. Hold up, skyworm. Like the,
Oh, yeah,
the flying
The
eels.
little
Yeah,
flying
yeah,
eel
yeah.
things in this. Yeah.
The
one
displaced.
of those.
Hold on.
You need to make one of
I
those.
call them the displaced sandworms. But go ahead.
I call them wraiths because those were the early days, and everybody called them portal wraiths. But
Well,
they need to
don't
make a flag.
They don't make spice, so they're not sandworms.
They need to make a flag with one of those curled up that says "Don't tread on me" with a multi-tool.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Cool, yeah. Guys, we're rapturing somebody by the name of Angel Soft Scars. Angel, you there, buddy?
Rip.
I guess he's not.
Should one of us play a funeral march?
I'm
Shoot
hoping
him out the
next
airlock.
comes with a lot of quality of life changes for No Man's Sky. I think
I'm
they need a lot
expecting.
of
I'm expecting a lot of
inventory
that.
management.
Yeah,
I
I'm
hope they
expecting a lot of
implement
quality of life
crafting
stuff.
system, because right now I think it's kind of useless putting all those terminals in your home base when you can just do that yourself. It could be like a little mini game where you craft everything.
Guys, we got Alias on the show. Alias, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Nothing much, bud. It's a pleasure to have you on the show, dude. What's on your mind? Do you want to talk about PvP or ask 710-1334 any questions, or is it something different?
Actually, I about a week ago was when I finally made it to the center, so I'm in a whole different galaxy now. I think I kind of screwed myself now because I would have rather still been in Euclid,
Yeah, well, you can still start over.
That is sad. Hey, but I sent him, or how the other guy pronounced it? Ecentum has the third largest civilization and second largest galactic hub. Because
Really?
Ecentum, you'd have a pretty decent civilization out there.
Oh,
You have 8 galaxies to go.
I didn't know that.
oh, snap!
It was Galactic Hub Euclid, AGT, Galactic Hub Isantum. Those are the 3 largest civilizations right now.
Wow. And I don't think you have anything to worry about because I think they're going to allow people to get back and forth through the galaxies.
Would love
Because
that.
you can't just give multiplayer and then say, I know you worked really hard on your game and you're really deep. And we told you to go to the center, but now you can't play with your friends in the Euclid. So you're screwed. No, they're going to find a way. They're going to make a way so that we could get back and forth. So I really wouldn't worry about that.
Does the portal system allow travel between galaxies?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Based on direct conversion from coordinates with one glyph that represents the number of that planet in the system.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Yes,
ain't that better than a shove up the hind end with a rusty hot poker?
No, that's a sentence right there. That's a sentence.
For real.
Okay, we still got General Lokar lurking in the chat here, talking to Semtex. Lokar is an honorable rogue. Semtex, buddy, don't switch sides.
He's not a buddy. He's a Cobra.
You're right. He's a Cobra chain.
You said honorable rogue. Somebody's played a lot of D&D.
No, but I'm your buddy, Cobra.
Do you guys think we'll see any No Man's Sky footage or next footage at E3?
I think so.
I really
possible.
don't. I
Don't
think
get me
so at
hyped
all.
up yet, please, man.
Jason, you said you don't think so?
Yeah, I really don't think so. I don't think they're going to show footage of a 2-year-old game at E3
Oh,
when
you
it's
break
all
my
about new
heart.
stuff.
No.
Nah, it should
I
be
think they're
all
gonna show a
next
brand new
stuff.
trailer.
They gotta show something.
Yeah, they're going to show a brand new trailer.
No. Watch them show the same trailer that's already been shown. We're all gonna be like, "Oh man, I waited for this for nothing."
if they do that, I will
I'm gonna
lose it.
cry.
I will lose it live on camera. I think I'll just start knocking stuff over.
Beware, turn your mic off, Cobra, when you realize that I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
serious. I really don't think there's going to be any presence from Hello Games on
Oh.
E3.
I want
No.
to bet you some money so bad, but I don't want to lose my money. So
505 Games has 3 booths there. I don't think, 505 Games made a big deal about No Man's Sky coming to Xbox. A big deal. Okay. Xbox Live
Okay,
had them on there.
maybe the
Xbox
word
Live had them
presence
on
was
there
the
to
wrong
interview
word.
them. So you got 505 making a big deal about it. You had a 9-minute interview where Sean Murray literally traveled to the States just for a 9-minute interview. I
Yeah.
really don't think they're going to drop the ball with E3.
Maybe
They're going to show some.
Maybe presence was the wrong word. They won't have a display on a stage. It'll be on the floor.
Nah, I don't think
Nah,
so.
those shows on the Sean probably won't be there, but I'm sure
No.
they'll show a new trailer.
Yeah, there'll be a trailer. And it won't be old footage. I guarantee you it'll be like it'll be something new.
Yeah.
Be a huge
On a
tribute
totally
to
different
Galactic.
topic.
inspire us, Sean.
Gold and Silver actually has a good point. Microsoft will not show a PS4 trailer, so I think we're safe as far as totally new footage is concerned.
Mm.
Yeah.
Natalie in the chat saying they are showing something of No Man's Sky at E3's schedule from what was shown. So Natalie's seen something. Natalie, if you have a link to that, could you put it in the chat there?
Hey, look, I'm happy to be wrong, guys. I'm happy to be wrong here.
he's sweating bullets. We're on to him.
No, I'm just trying to be a skeptic here.
Lorigan says, "Hey, General Lokar, I would like to be on your wing if I ever got the chance."
Who said that?
Lorigan.
Lorigan. Oh, we just lost Lorigan.
Oh,
That's just
Man
gonna make
down. Man down.
well, I need a man up.
Mayday, mayday.
Ladies and gentlemen, man down. Lorigan is down. And Jamie wants a man up.
Yeah, you know I do. Give me some shrooms, man. Speaking of shrooms, actually, I was just tagged in a post on Facebook, and they caught me under a shroom in the water park with my prom date. And I'm like, how did they catch me? Like, I didn't even know I was being taken pictures of.
And here I thought that sentence was going to go a completely different direction.
Oh, where are you thinking it's going?
Guys, if you're just joining the show, we got 710-1334 on the call with us, the founder of the Galactic Hub Project and one of the leaders over at the Galactic Federation. If you guys want to join the hub, they have 400 members over there, and they offer loads of stuff. Finding that awesome ship, they got portal codes for that where you can find it. A lot of good benefits to join the Galactic Hub, and a lot of protection too. So if there's PvP, yes, if you join the hub, you're probably going to get dragged into the wars that are probably going to happen. But how fun is it going to be? I mean, it's going to be fun, I think.
710, I was wondering, how do I join the Galactic Hub in the first place?
You just show up and say, "Hey, I'm part of y'all."
Pretty much. That's pretty much it.
And
I
register
mean,
on the census. Oh wait, sorry, I just stole your thunder.
dude,
Oh
happy to
yeah,
have
Cobra, we just lost
information.
gold and silver too.
No.
All right, that
Hub
does it.
space, register on the
Gold and
census.
silver said, General Lokar, I would die for you. I'd run into gunfire and donate my body as a bullet sponge.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Gold and Silver. He's a co-bro. He's really close to us here on the channel. I think Gold and Silver might be trying to play the double agent. I don't know.
So
That
he's our
seems
version-
weird.
he's
That
our
seems
version
very
of the-
strange to me.
So he's our version of the Transformers punch counter punch.
Possibly. Urban Murder, big shout out to you, buddy. Hashtag Urban Murder in the chat. Says Cobra for Universe President 2018. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, man.
If I find out that Lokar has in fact stolen our Cobras, I will send him my entire fleet of freighters, like full on bleeping H. I won't say the word because I don't want to break the rules here.
Yeah,
Are
family
they
show.
family friendly? But still,
Golden Silver says, I've gone Cobrogue. I'm done. Oh, my God. Oh, man. That is good, Golden Silver. That is good. I ain't mad at it.
If we get PvP, we need multi-swords.
What we need are dual-handed multi-tools. One with a shotgun, probably, and I don't know, just dual-handed multi-tools. That's what we need.
Have one guy with an akimbo multi-tool shooting at one guy wielding a multi-sword. It'll be like Star Wars and Mutant.
If I could dual wield multi tools, just give me 2 rifles that turn me loose like Master Chief. Stuff will happen.
General Lokar says, Cobra, hang on. Where'd it go? Ah, stupid lag. Cobra, I have info on Golden Silver. He's not loyal to my cause. He knows.
We got a donation from Roy's Gaming in the Super Chat saying, Cobra, what would you like them to add more to the game besides multiplayer? I'm going to state this, like, I think they have to change a lot of things just to add multiplayer. Because if you play the game, imagine seeing somebody's avatar right in front of you. It just doesn't look like it would work. I think the scale's way off. I think they're going to have to retweak everything. So I would like to see a lot change. Terrain, the scale, all that stuff. And I think that's we're going to see happen. So, yeah, I would like to see a lot change besides multiplayer, like planets, variety, sounds of the fauna, things like that. Sword also donated to the Super Chat saying, Sword and Sem, Cobras for life. I don't know. I got some text on the call here. Semtex, how you doing?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Hey, man, how are you? It's cool.
So,
I just
why
need
you
to come on and clear it up.
Why you switching up with Dr. Evil, buddy?
I'm not taking sides. I'm a Cobra, all right? I'm a Cobra for life. But I think it's honourable to respect one's enemies. And that was what I was trying to say, is that I think that I respect the fact that he is role-playing and enjoying his way of playing. I think that
seems very suspicious.
I can understand where he's coming from, because we all share this universe together, right? We all share it.
Exactly.
I don't know. It kind of looks like Semtex is playing both fields.
Oh no! I'm a Cobra for life. I will fight to the death to defend the Cobras.
As the Federation are on you, Semtex.
Yeah, let us not have any confusion here. We will fight for the side of the Cobras, but at the same time, I think it is better to respect one's enemy than to be hateful. And like you're saying, it's part of the game, and let's respect them a little bit. And it's nice that we've kind of got the other side of the force here. Sup, Darth Vader? How's it going?
So do you have any questions for 710-1334? We got him on call. Big guy in our community, man. He's really helped shape the No Man's Sky community. As far as I'm concerned, he's one of the main people in our community. And I know he's probably going to disagree, but that's just how I feel about it in 710. But do you have any questions for him?
Yeah, one, I suppose. I can kind of see that your unification process is one that means that a lot of people that feel the same way get together. But what about those who would rather stand independently without siding and being seen as an enemy? I feel that sometimes you're going to have communities that want to stand alone, and I feel as if they're not doing any harm to anyone else, and they are sort of, they could be an ally rather than having to be part of one massive community. Do you,
absolutely.
do you
And
feel
that's,
that you'd be okay with that, or do you feel that you would be hostile against communities like that?
against us. We're not the Sith mentality. You are either with us or against us. You know.
That's cool.
The-
That's something I think is really, it needs to be clear to everyone out there as well when you're bringing this kind of message across. I think,
Right.
yeah.
There's an
Definitely.
example of that. The top of the Galaxy Hub. If you look at the top of the Galaxy Hub, we actually contacted them and asked them if they wanted Federation membership, and they basically said, too busy, and no hard feelings against them. Even gave them a shout
That's
out
cool,
earlier
man.
in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah,
I was
no,
to
that's
start,
brilliant.
let's say if I was to start my own hub, we'll call it the Jasonians for whatever reason, and I had colonized part of a galaxy. You would try to be my ally before my enemy.
And we'd try to be your ally, and then we would try to be neutral, and then if neither was possible, then by default we would be your enemy.
Whoa, there you go, buddy. I want to give a big shout out to Ivy Mike, who donated to the super chat saying he got the Cobra TV's shirt that we got out called "We Are a Constellation." Sorry, we are a constellation. It's a T-shirt. It's a saying that we have here on Cobra TV where I look at us as a constellation. So what I mean by that is let's connect the dots. Everybody that you see in the chat, they probably upload gameplay of No Man's Sky. So reach out to those people, do a little bit here, a little bit there, and just subscribe to everybody. Let's support each other. Let's connect the dots. Let's become a constellation. And the link to that is down below. We have a shirt that's titled "We Are a Constellation." It's got the Cobra TV logo on the front. And like I said, guys, let's be more than just calling ourselves a community. Let's connect those dots. Let's subscribe to each other. Let's support each other. That's what it's all about here. We got another super chat. Thank you, Ivy Mike from Urban Murder. Semtex back pedal is so strong I can smell the rubber.
There was no back pedal. I was clear from the start where my allegiance lied. But I've always said, and every time I've been on, I've always said it's better to be peaceful with him until there is a problem. We'll be peaceful and respectful, and we should all be like that as a community. No one should be throwing hate, because that's where it all went wrong last time, if you remember.
Well,
So
if you attack a Cobra, you're going to have a legion of people trying to find you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna need a crew, because I guarantee you the moment that I stream live publicly where I'm at, the first time when we get the next update, I am gonna be Lokar is gonna come and somebody else.
You don't need a crew.
I'd
you
like
got
to be the
me.
first
Hey,
to sign
Kerbal,
up for
man, you
duty
should
there,
just
sir.
accuse me, not for any purpose of killing, but for, flying purposes.
All right.
So don't ask me to be your man.
Galactic
Shoot for you.
Hub
I can't do it.
Recording Galactic Hub Space. Let me know. We'll get you a Defense Force bodyguard when you're recording.
Awesome. Very awesome. That's cool, man. That's so cool. I can't wait for this. Guys, I'm going to be reporting on all the drama. So if you guys want to know what the heck's going on with the Galactic, always know that I'm going to report on that, because I think that is so interesting. I can't wait to see where this goes. I don't think it's going to turn the community toxic. I think it's going to make it really exciting. I really do. Do I think people are going to try and make it toxic?
Stories.
Yeah, I do. But I think overall it's going to be okay.
Yeah, I agree with you, Cobra.
I'm not worried. I think it'll be a net positive.
Right.
I'm scared. Man, we don't got.
I think we all. I really do think we all have some trepidation about this.
When they added dirt in that update, I was like, "Why am I need dirt?" You know what's funny? I've been thinking about dirt since the first time I played the game. Like, you know what? They need dirt in the storms.
Not even that, but it says tons of dirt, so you can fill your exosuit with like tons of dirt times 5. That's
I
what,
wish you
like
could just dump it off in
tons
the
of
air
dirt.
and like you do in Minecraft or something.
You do bring up an interesting point. I really do wish they would expand how much we can carry in our exosuit. Not just the slots, but how much per slot.
Yeah. I mean, they have done that with the cargo category.
Yeah, but it's still not enough for what they expect us to carry around.
Yeah, that's true.
Good point. I mean, there's technology and all that, but still, it's a lot.
I would like a
Which
return
reminds
to
me,
more
are they gonna
use
make?
of Thamium.
Did you say you wish you could make Thamium?
No, like it used to be, you would fuel your warp engine or your pulse engine with Thamium.
Yeah, I remember that. But you should get it from asteroids all the time.
Yeah, now you use iron. I think it's better using thallium because then you use thallium just as kind of like a universal fuel.
Wait,
I respectfully disagree, and the reason for that is because it takes 100 thallium-9 to make antimatter.
okay, there's something very interesting in the chat. I think this is hilarious. Hold on.
What? What's going on here? What's going on?
Did he go in
So-
the waiting room? Oh.
Scaffaroni says, at Natalie, can you get Cobra to see this, please? We asked a fortune teller to predict E3 2018's biggest reveals. At 1:30, it seems like No Man's Sky.
I have seen this.
What?
I have
What?
seen this.
What is this? Is it on video?
It is on YouTube.
Oh my God, this is freaking hilarious. I got to see it. Natalie, can you please find that? And can you please link it? Or Geeky Pikachu, can you?
Well, I should say I've seen it. I've seen the thumbnail.
I got to
Yes,
see
I got
this.
Whoops.
Ask a Ouija board what the biggest reveal at E3 will be.
The biggest reveal at E3 would probably be Bethesda's Star, whatever it's called. Starfield. There you go.
Who? The creator?
Say that again.
Starfield, you mean?
Cobra, have you not heard of this?
What, Starfield? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been following it pretty closely.
It sounds pretty interesting, doesn't it?
It sure does.
I gotta go, Cobra, man. It's been great, man. It's been really great.
Okay, buddy. You take care, man. It was a pleasure having you on, Jamie. Always a
Yeah,
pleasure.
so you've helped lighten my mood a lot.
That's good, buddy. That's good. Stay positive, dude. Stay safe.
I'll try, man. See ya.
Okay, man. All right, so we've got a link.
How long ago was this, Natalie?
It was earlier today.
The fortune telling
E3.
thing?
Every
Yes.
year, gamers speculate about the exciting announcements that
I saw it earlier, but I didn't click on it. I didn't click on it for whatever reason, but it is on YouTube.
Let's try No Man's Sky next E3. Well, that's a lot of results. Oh, right. Do I?
Okay.
Filter?
How do I get this link?
I have a
If you-
question.
I-
What
I
exactly
guarantee
is where?
What is where?
I don't know, man.
This is a big.
that
okay.
ARG is beyond
Wow.
me.
Oh, what is?
That's
Somebody
long.
asked what is where. Okay. It's part of the ARG. It's a company that created a headset that supposedly. Are you familiar with the ARG?
Yes.
Okay, so Where is a company within the ARG who created this headset that you could put it on and go inside your dreams and connect to games, games that you could see, taste, smell, and you can play these games online with multiplayer through the entire night you're sleeping, and you can still get a full night's rest. Well, Where is actually pretty evil, and it knows that people are getting stuck inside these games. So it's looking like Where is actually responsible for all of us being stuck inside No Man's Sky and inside the simulation.
Ah, interesting.
All right, so
So
like
they're
I said,
basically-
we're on
so they're basically the machines to our Matrix.
right. We're on Red Alert, guys. I'm going to open up the link so I can play this video. So I don't know if this is going to crash it. This could be the
Found it.
stall. Yeah, we got it here. We're going to put it on the screen here in a second.
Red alert. We are,
Yeah, red alert.
We are on a
Warning.
Cobra Con 5. We are on a Cobra Con 5. Simulation shutdown imminent. Repeat. Simulation shutdown imminent. I can't talk to say. Repeat. Cobra
Grab your,
Con 5.
grab your stones and cough.
Red alert.
Poke that hamster, make him run a little bit faster.
I really hope they add some kind of a guild system to the next update.
Oh yeah, me too. Keep a list of which players are in your group. Maybe like
You know, that
claim
would be,
certain regions of space for your guild.
Right. The
That
more
would be
the more you
interesting.
upload, you claim more of that region, and then just imagine flying into a region and it says you're entering Cobra space.
That would
Okay,
be
we're gonna go
interesting,
to
say the least.
minute 1:30, and we're gonna take a look at this video here, and we'll be right back.
For sure. I have an Xbox.
Wow, that dude looks strange.
Then as we look at the rest of this, so the 5 of Cups, this basically shows like an old married couple. So when this thing gets turned upside down, it basically shows something that was old and shitty, basically, has turned around and there's like new hope for this old relationship.
Okay, so he said he sees something that's old and shitty that is basically turned around. So I can already see he's leading into No Man's Sky. Hold on, that's I can't believe you just said that. Hold on. Wait, I'm gonna go back. I gotta hear that again.
That was old and shitty, basically, has turned around and there's like new hope for this old relationship. Then the 8 of Wands, so it shows this potential energy or something that has been growing and growing, where they finally pull the trigger on it, and followed by the High Priestess. The High Priestess is very secretive, so we've got this sort of like some sort of message about something that's been coming for a while, but at the same time the High Priestess is showing holding back on some other big thing too, and like being very secretive and not talking about it.
So like Halo 6?
You had to pull another card.
Maybe. The Knight of Swords is very protective. It's kind of the territorial protector. I could see
Jay Allard.
how that might be the Halo franchise, but I don't know. I wouldn't take that directly as a yes. Are there any other projects like that that Microsoft has that is like Knights?
Age of Empires.
Yeah, and we got a dragon here.
Do you see anything about headphones?
Headphones. I don't see headphones there.
Okay.
I mean, so it's someone who is about to change and
Swords
is definitely resisting change, but I don't think that that has anything to do with what you were talking about, the headphones.
Now we would be looking at Sony.
That's funny. So we have the same root card that showed up for Microsoft. So the Ten of Swords is again about not wanting to face a certain truth, but the truth catches up with them. That's really interesting. So then we have the Reverse Star, Nine of Wands, and Page of Swords. So the star is basically when you get what you ask for.
So like a Final Fantasy VII remake?
So when the star shows up reversed, it's when you get something that you wish for, but it doesn't show up at all the way you thought it would. So it would be like a Final Fantasy remake that sucked. So then the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Wands would essentially show something that really centers around hope and maybe a maze. Then we get the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is like a kid. This would look like something new, for one, and it would also look like something that would have the sword sort of thing in it, but it also looks like it has robotics in it too.
Mega Man 11?
It does kind of look like Mega Man.
Do you guys do any seances?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Weird. This is showing some family stuff. So the Queen of Swords would be like this parent thing. And then the Page of Swords, this is some new thing, but it's like of the same family.
What's Death Stranding about?
Death Stranding? I'm gonna let you do this because it's a pretty foreign energy to me. So just think about that. The Fool. So the Fool is the first card of the tarot, and it basically shows someone at the beginning of a brand new journey. It's about possibility, and it's about no fear and no expectation.
Are you calling Kojima a fool?
No.
Good. So then moving on to Nintendo.
Close your...
All right, so I didn't see anything about No Man's Sky there. Maybe we missed it. And for some reason, I can't see the chat. There we go. There's the chat.
The Fool is the greatest card of the tarot.
Yeah, I'm not seeing. Guys, did I go far enough, or did I go too far?
Yeah. As far as a tarot reader, this guy's a hack.
Oh yeah. So he lays on the Vita and says, "Do you do seances?" And he goes, "No, weird. No, the whole thing's weird. The whole thing's weird."
Look, I have a gay friend who can read tarot cards better than this. He's an awesome tarot reader. He lives in Florida, Cocoa Beach.
Okay, so he doesn't literally say No Man's Sky. So okay, so a lot of people, yeah, I can see how people are assuming that he's talking about No Man's Sky. Come on.
Oh my God, this is amazing. The cult of Shantology has gone into full, what do you call it, divination. I love this.
Say that again? What?
Shantology has gone into full divination mode.
What do you mean by that?
Divination, the art of telling the future through either reading cards or reading animal bones or whatever.
Okay, that was strange. Okay, all right. We're gonna go ahead and see if we can rapture the drunken taco.
Did that?
Hey, what up, Taco?
Hello.
What's going on, buddy? You've been raptured.
Oh my goodness! I feel I'm in Cobra TV heaven.
No, you're in a UFO, and we're about to probe you.
You promise?
Oh my God!
He's like, man, don't let me down here.
Hey, I got a serious question to ask. Did you get my messages, man?
About what, dude?
Dude, I posted it in the Discord channel and nobody wanted to believe me. And they updated the system at the store. It shows the new cover art and it describes the multiplayer and next update, even saying you can colonize planets and everything. I took pictures of it and sent it to you, man.
I seen that, Taco.
Calm down,
I
Taco.
seen it.
Yeah, okay. I seen the picture you were talking. Yeah, I remember seeing that. But
I posted it like 3 times.
It's everything that Sean said in the interview, though. Almost verbatim.
But dude, I've sold 4 copies of
This is the weirdest thing. I can't hear
PlayStation 4, and I've reserved like 4. Oh, am I loud? I'm sorry. I'll back away from my phone.
No, you're fine. You're fine. 710-1334 just can't hear you for some reason.
Everybody else just fine, but he's totally silent. But don't mind me.
Hey,
now,
Taco, man, it's good to hear from you.
What about now?
No,
we can hear you, Taco. We can
all hear you, but 710 can't. Do you have any questions that I can relay it to 710 for you?
Okay. Just hit me with whatever, because I've worked 14 days straight. Every day that I've been scheduled to work off or be off, I've worked. So tomorrow I'm technically off, so I'm doing a drunken taco tonight.
So you're in GameStop doing like these Mission Impossible espionage spy missions, printing stuff off and putting them in Discord. How's your boss feel about all that?
Believe it or not, I'm currently actually encouraged to do so by one of our other managers. I'm just not supposed to go out of the way to tell people who I am in real life and where my GameStop is, because they frown upon what I do on my channel, and like specifically.
Oh, I imagine.
But I'd say it drums up business, though, don't it, Taco?
I have no idea why.
Outside of that, I'm totally allowed to talk about No Man's Sky to you folks and to any customer in the store. And I'm also allowed to mention you, Master Cobra. And if they come in talking about the drunken taco, then I just look at them and slightly grin and be like, "Really? He sounds like an interesting character." Tell your mama you shouldn't listen to him. You're too young. Go play Fortnite.
So you're not just drumming up business for GameStop. You're drumming up business for Cobra, man. I like it. like
Dude, it's No Man's Sky. I've been doing this for like before, like I got back involved with GameStop. You really think I'm going to leave this place? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I got a Morty and Mr. Poopy Butthole keychain, and I'm proud of it. What that
So
has to do with
710,
anything?
just so because you can't hear Taco, there's been a lot said, but not a single question for you. So I just
a lot said. Can you understate it just a little more, Cobra?
Okay. Yeah. Nope. I lost it. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. So nothing there. 710. Not on drunken taco. And there's a reason why it's called drunken taco. So,
you don't want to know.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe so.
Contribution.
Just don't get it confused with Drunken Jason. That episode, I hadn't had an entire drop of alcohol. Okay.
That is such a funny episode. Oh my god.
I blacked out halfway through that. Such good memories. What
Guys, we're getting pretty close to 11 o'clock, so I'm going to go ahead and start rapturing a couple more people, give people a chance to get on the call here.
I have an announcement too, real quick.
It's going to get hold on, buddy. It's going to get pretty crowded, so if everybody can just try and be mindful when someone tries to speak. I feel bad not being able to take everybody on the call that wants to sit. They're sitting in that waiting room.
Good folks.
Then I do appreciate you letting me on, Cobra. I really do.
Yeah, man. Me too.
For sure.
Me too, Cobra.
Same.
I have an announcement though. I may not.
We love you.
I may not be the drunken taco for too much longer. I'm actually thinking about quitting drinking. You just
Really?
heard that from the mouth himself.
Did you have one of those weird nights where you didn't realize where you were the next morning? You might have been in jail, or are you in trouble?
No, it's not that. It's that like I don't drink a lot. I usually only drink if I'm doing streams and stuff. But I did a couple streams, and then I drank the night after without streaming, and the night after that I couldn't sleep at all. And I felt like it may have been because I hadn't drank, and I do not want to become dependent on alcohol.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
Good point.
That is very bad. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was No Man's Sky that got me over my addiction. So there's that.
And No Man's Sky saved my life as far as that goes. The drunken taco just made me infamous. So.
Let's take a look at the chat real quick, guys. I know I don't pay too much attention to chat. It's really hard. You guys know that I can't multitask at all. Justin in the chat says, "Hey Cobra, watch you all the time. Great vibes." Thank you, Justin. We got Oblivion YX says Cobra's got to start being tougher. On what? Tougher on what? What?
I was asking myself that very same
I
question.
see that now. Cobra's like, "Come at me, bro."
Come at me with my squad.
Yeah, like, hey, you want some? Come get some of Cobra.
You want some Cobra? Wait till next. Wait till next. You get some Cobra.
So Peaceful Gamer's giving you a new nickname, Drunken Taco. If you quit drinking, he's saying hashtag hi taco.
I can't do that. I want to do that so bad, and I can't because of work.
Yeah.
I'm calling myself the legendary taco.
Those randoms will get you.
What about just the taco? What about just the taco?
Well, what if I go with my PlayStation name and like Taco Poop 88?
See, that sounds like something you would see on Pornhub.
Right?
Well, would you?
Because you know what they call tacos, right?
Man, you said it.
Would you question for a second if you saw me on Pornhub?
You know what they call tacos, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay,
baby.
Don't say it.
It's an unfortunate reality that I know exactly what you're talking about.
Would you doubt it for a second if you saw me on Pornhub? Be like, oh, yep, that's him.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't doubt it. You're probably there, aren't you?
Let's switch gears here.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Snow. Snow is the moderator of me. So thank you, Snow. Let's
Actually, I actually wanted to say something.
Go ahead.
We have. I need to check the calendar. Darn it, I forgot what today is. Okay, so today's the 3rd. We have 13 days. Favorite number, by the way.
You
Till
know,
No Man's Sky Con. We
makes
need
my
to get
stomach
prepared.
cringe.
We need to get prepared.
I agree.
I built the convention center. I prepared. I did my part of the preparation.
I want to point something out to you, regarding that convention center, because I looked at a post about that.
Tear the grass on the floor.
I'm thinking I can transform my base, my current Guardian / TCC meeting room, my current base, into a convention center, if that's okay with everyone else.
That sounds like an awesome idea to me.
It would still include a race. It would still include the Guardian, of course, because I can't get rid of him. He must stay. He watches over all. He must stay. But everything else can be redesigned. The race and the Guardian must stay. Everything else can be redesigned.
The convention center that I built is in the same exact location as the creative mode one. So I thought that was like the official location of the convention.
I wanted to put this feeler out there, and I'm not going to do it, especially if everybody is against it. I won't. Right? I promise.
I'll do it. I'm up for anything.
I want to put some feelers out.
Same.
If people would be okay with extending the No Man's Sky Con.
Extending how? As in duration or delay?
Delay. It's okay if it's a no. We'll still go through with it.
Man, we're gonna have it when you have it.
I'm
That's
okay
just how
with
it
it, but I
is.
need like 3 weeks advance because I
I
got
agree.
the 6.
The only thing is I would say if you delay it, it might overlap with the Hubs event, but that's no problem with me.
Well, it's actually going to help.
Maybe we could combine it.
Well, it's actually going to help me out because I was thinking about doing a parody of a song, but not like in a funny way. There's a traditional song from where I live called "You'll Never Leave Harlan Alive," and I was going to write it to say "You'll never leave Euclid alive."
Dude, hang on. Did you just say you never leave Harlan alive?
Hey, do you realize I live 60 miles from Harlan?
Do you realize you've probably been in my store and that's as far as I'm going with it?
So you live in Kentucky?
Small world, huh?
You're in Eastern Kentucky, Taco.
I'm just going to put it this way because everybody out there don't know, but you know that song you were singing?
You'll never leave Harlan
I feel
alive.
something beautiful blossoming
Enough said. You want to see Taco? Go to the origin of that song.
Be there with bells on, brother, as soon as I can.
Oh dear God, what have I got myself into?
I think I know. I think I know the exact store you work at now.
Yeah,
awesome. I can't help this, guys. This is a public call. All right. This is why you tune into the No Man's Sky subcast. This is why, because magic like this happens. Robert Martin in the chat. Oh God, wait. Robert Martin in the chat says, "Is this a dating site?"
What?
It could be, Martin.
Wow.
The harmony.
Lorraine says,
But
"Please
no,
delay it."
I live in Pike County.
All right, so
just to let you know,
Harlan.
Lorraine says, "Okay." Lorraine in chat says, "Please delay it, guys." I'm gonna put a post up on Twitter to see how many people agree or disagree with it.
Same.
And
exact idea right there.
If you want to change it, I mean, I'm cool with it, but I make it. If we change it, I think we should change it closer to the anniversary of the actual release.
well, no, I was thinking a week before next.
Whoa.
Well, if we can come up with a date, I might be able to get it off. Right now, I've got the 16th off, and and that'll give me extra time to get my lasher plant made. But less.
There'll be a lot more energy, a lot more excitement. I think a week right before next. I think
thinking Monday, July 16th. Would that work?
As long as it's on a weekend.
Weekend.
Yeah, so that people can, tune in.
July 14th. Saturday.
It's possible. Now, guys, I'm not doing it yet. No, not unless you tell me to. Not unless the community wants it.
Speculation here. Tinfoil hats on the con.
What am I going to do on the 16th now?
You can come to my
Exactly.
house.
Why? I didn't delay. No, I didn't delay anything. I'm going to change the subject for a minute. I'm going to put a post on Twitter. Guys, my Twitter account is right there in the bottom. And it's at XXX Cobra. Follow me over there. I'm going to put a post up, a poll. That way everybody can vote. Can we, it's going to be called titled, Can We Delay the No Man's Sky Con a week before the release of Next? And it's going to be yes or no. That simple.
I really would appreciate if you did, so it would give me time to finish my song.
And perhaps my if I'm doing it, my Atlas Grave plushes. Because I still have a project that I'm working on, and I need to finish that before I can start anything else.
Okay, all right. Well, I want the community to be a part of this decision. It's not my decision.
Absolutely.
I think I can speak on behalf of the whole community in saying, Cobra, if you give us a date, we will come.
We will come. Hang on.
Come. Give us the date.
I'm confused. I'm confused because Simtex, it's not showing him in my chat, and I hear Sean Murray.
Guys, we're going to go ahead and rapture some people because it's getting close to 11. So we're going to rapture some people here.
Sure. Semtex is like the official Sean Murray.
Smurf, how you doing, buddy?
Oh wow. Okay, I wasn't ready.
Sorry, bud.
I've been
Hey, is that you, Brian?
Do what?
We raptured you and standing you against the subcast wall. Wow.
Okay, can you all hear me?
Yeah, buddy, we can hear you.
Okay, cool.
How you doing, man? What's on your mind? Thank you for coming on.
Not much. I'm just ready for next, really.
Oh, me too. Me too. We got 710-1334 on the show. He's do you know who he is?
Only by your streams. I don't know much about him, no.
Okay, he's the founder of the... What's that?
I said I'm just another interloper.
Oh, he's being modest. This dude is amazing. I love 710. He's the founder of the Galactic Hub project.
Oh, okay. Wow,
yeah.
Cool.
So we had him on the show because of all the talks about PvP and preying on other
I was
players and how what that's going to mean for the Galactic Hubs. There's talk of war. So if you have any questions for him, by all means, ask away.
I play on the PC. Is that a problem? Like, is there a Galactic Hub on the PC?
Too, brother.
There is. It's not quite as robust, but we're looking for somebody on PC to lead the Galactic Hub.
Yeah, that wouldn't be me.
I mean, it exists, but it doesn't have direct leadership, and there's certain PC-related issues that I'm just not sensitive
basically,
to.
there's just a bunch of people that got together. There's no actual leaders or anything.
I mean, they hopefully, ideally, theoretically, follow all the same rules, like our naming conventions. But in practice, I've heard that it's a bit more chaotic on the PC side.
I understand.
Shout out to
That makes
AGT.
sense with
Pretty sure
Ragnarok.
AGT is possibly a bit more organized on the PC side.
Is it kind of in the same location?
Location, yeah, same coordinates. Actually, it's in the same coordinates across Euclid, Hilbert, Calypso, Badulanger, Isantum on PC and PS4.
Yeah, I'm like 700,000 light years from the center, so that's kind of it would. I know I could take a portal, but I'm just kind of meandering.
Idea is put it far away from the center because players spawn on that pole. It spits you out on like a certain radius, like a ring.
Closer, but yeah, I know all. Yeah.
So that was the whole idea. Put it on the radius where new players spawn, then you can just get spit out in the hub by a black hole if you try long enough.
Not bad.
Yeah, I hate to cut these guys off, Cobra, but there's a person, Urban Murder, that's asking what the Twitter account name is, Cobra.
If you're asking for mine, it's right there down there on the bottom of the screen. It says it's at XXX Cobra. That's 3 X's. That's not spelled X. It's
Why do you think I'm here?
Hey, what? Why are you here? What do you mean? What does that mean?
To see some XXX Cobra.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, let me explain what Triple
There's
X
a
Cobra
video.
means.
It's called the Corvax Rises, and you don't want to look it up.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah, okay.
Taco, I was wondering if you were still in the chat. That way we could talk
I'm
a little
here.
bit more in
Cat.
depth without bothering these guys.
The cat.
Yeah.
The cat. Somebody get that stupid cat. Get the cat.
I like cat.
Get the cat back in the bag.
He just wants to be seen.
Let me explain what Triple X Cobra is. It used to be, I used to be a member of a clan in a game that I'm not going to talk about at this moment, because without a long discussion, it wouldn't make sense to you. But it was a very large clan, and we were very good at what we did. And that's
Was
when I
it
made the.
SOCOM?
Huh?
Was it SOCOM?
No, it wasn't. You would never be able to guess the game. Some of the old Cobros would know exactly what game I'm talking about.
You didn't.
And
I don't think you ever did it, but I'm just gonna throw this out there. You never talked about MAG for 3, did you?
What?
MAG, MAG, Massive Action Game, MAG.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, I remember that game.
It's a game. It's a game. It was a PS4 as well, wasn't it?
No, just PS3. I wish it was PS4.
Oh, sorry, yeah, PS3.
Yeah, it was free to play on
200,
PS3.
200 players.
256 player multiplayer battles.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
at once. It was beautiful.
And it
awesome.
was
so beautiful.
It was a good
And
game.
it was terrible.
No, it was beautiful.
Bad.
When it
Somebody
came
said
out,
Pong.
it was bad. They updated
Gold and
it,
silver.
fixed it.
He's a clan
Gold
in
and silver
Pong.
said Pong.
We're getting close to 20 minutes left, Cobra.
Okay, let me rapture somebody else.
Welcome to the heaven of Cobra TV.
You have been
Welcome
raptured.
to the cult of the Atlas.
We got Crow Tamer. How you doing, buddy?
Yo, I'm on the show.
Yeah,
you're
bud.
on the show.
You are on the show.
Whoa, that's
Welcome.
crazy.
How you doing, Crow Tamer?
Well,
How you doing,
I
buddy?
have expected him to scream
I
like
think
Loco.
I think he feels exactly how I felt the first time I was on the show. Just nervous as a kitten in a tree.
Yeah, now look at you. Now look at you, buddy. How you doing, Crow Tamer?
No, I just landed on my base and like the voice changes. Like, whoa, where?
Yeah, it's called the rapture. I just take somebody at random and just pull you right into the room.
Yep, I heard.
Right through a black hole.
Don't worry, it's not Jesus, just Cobra.
Yeah. What's on your mind, Crow Tamer?
Well, right now I'm just preparing.
I'm sorry, we're having a hard time hearing you.
I think he said he's preparing for next.
Oh, you're preparing for next.
Yeah, no, right now I'm just preparing for war that happened.
You're preparing for the war.
Yeah.
And how are you doing that? Can you come closer to the mic, if you can?
No, sorry, I'm using pretty bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're very hard to
so
hear. But you said
thankful, bro.
he said he's preparing for war. For war against who?
Corvax or North Korea?
I guess PvP.
Hold on. It's hard to hear him. What, Crow Tamer?
Come on, guys.
I think it's just PvP general.
Okay, you just getting ready to fight whatever comes your way.
Yep.
He's right. That's going to happen to us. We're going to.
Of course.
I'm just excited to see what more is in next, other than just the multiplayer aspect of it. Like, what else has been added?
Too bad the interviewer ask Sean Murray about that. That was a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's all they wanted to push was the multiplayer.
Beam me up, Cobra.
Who?
McCracken on YouTube.
I don't see McCracken in the chat there.
I'll message him.
There is a McCracken that I see.
We have Open World Addict joining the call. Open World Addict, how you doing, buddy? Open World Addict.
Looks like he's got everything muted.
Oh, you got your mic muted, Open World.
He can't hear us either. He's deaf and muted.
Okay.
Oh, he's back.
There he goes. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Muted.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
You're muted again, sir.
Oh, he muted again. Okay. All right.
Hold
Well,
on a second. I have to put on headphones.
there he is. There he is. How you doing, man?
I think he said he's trying to put on headphones.
Oh, okay.
He said, hey, yeah, he said, hang
So
on.
let's give him a minute.
You might have push to talk.
Somebody in the chat, Ant-Man says Kim Jong-un is a geck for sure. About the same size.
What a geck to
Hey,
describe him.
You know, if you squeeze a gummy bear from its head to its feet in the right direction, it looks just like Kim Jong Un.
What also looks like Donald Trump.
Just get an
All
orange
right,
one.
we're going down a road that we don't need to go down.
Correct. Correct.
Not here anyway.
We got Crimson Blade. Crimson Bladed. Is that how you pronounce it?
Okay.
Oh baby.
I think that was Open World. I think, unless
Yes.
I don't know. Okay, that was Open World. Okay,
Yes.
I didn't know somebody was watching a video.
No,
Open World.
Taco. I was trying to chat to you about a little town. I don't know if you caught it in the chat.
Public chat.
The
One,
the
two,
YouTube chat.
4, 5.
Oh, I can't do that
6,
while I'm in here.
7.
So you're on Discord chat.
Yes. Public chat.
All right, I'll shoot it to you there.
Check out this cat, guys. Look at this cat. Blue eyes.
I guess I'll see it in a second.
Blue eyes, and this is from a litter. My kids brought in a stray cat that was pregnant, and this thing looks like a very hairy Siamese cat.
Wow.
That's
I don't
what
know why I'm
Ocelot
showing that to
was,
you.
man.
I don't know why.
Ocelot ran
Sorry.
away. Ocelot was a Siamese cat. You guys knew Ocelot. He always licked my phone, but he ran away, and I haven't seen him since.
Oh, he ran away.
Yeah, he got out of the
That's
house
sad.
one day when I was taking garbage out. I miss my kitty.
Open World Addict. Do we have you now?
Yes, you do. I was hearing an echo, so that's why I had myself muted for a moment to put my headphones on, so I wouldn't be providing an echo to everyone else. So
Well, it's good to have you, buddy. What's on your mind?
I was just, wanting to talk. I'm looking forward to No Sky next, and I just wanted to talk.
That's good.
Cobra, just letting you know, you just stole my children's heart with that cat.
Oh, really?
Oh, they love animals.
If I could turn the camera around, but I can't. But if oh my god, hey, the 7 little tiny cats just knocked down our light.
Oh my!
Can you pick
That's
that
all
up?
right.
Don't just look at it. Pick it up.
Wow.
Pick it up.
I can see a difference.
Don't just look at it. Pick it up.
Pick it up, dude. You don't have to wait for me to ask you.
Don't worry. It's
No, it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. Grab it.
not as bad as Ocelot.
Live, guys. We are live.
Such
Just
a
remember
great
that.
stream. I love this.
Are we alive, or is this a Matrix?
Don't worry,
Hang
you
on.
can just edit it
Let-
out.
Let me call my wife.
I gotta see this.
Let me call my wife.
You can edit it out in real life.
Jason, I sent you a
Hey!
direct message.
That's what makes the streams great.
Yeah, I got you, Taco.
Hey, can you help? It's the legs. They're folding, and it's falling. It's a tripod.
Oh no!
Hey, I've been
cats that knocked
called a
it over.
tripod a few times in my day, but I'm
That's-
not going to go into detail
Yo,
about that.
no, it needs to go straight.
Yeah, that's also what she told me too. I feel your pain, Cobra.
Hey,
I
it
feel
needs
your
to-
pain, brother.
You know, No, things have to go. No, things have to go straight up in the air. Otherwise, they're gonna. No, not that. Okay, hi guys.
That's exactly what, dude. I've been in the same situation, brother, man.
Oh my gosh.
Please excuse Cobra while he.
We're having technical difficulties.
That's not going to work.
Please
That's not
excuse
how
Cobra
life.
while he
No, this.
deals
There
with
you
the
go.
lighting issue.
Well, for
There
him,
you
it's
go.
a lighting
You're
issue.
almost-
For me, it was something totally different. But nonetheless, I said the same thing he's saying right now.
Oh my gosh.
Please excuse Cobra while he deals with the lighting issue.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Lighting looks better.
Please
Are you
continue
all right,
casual
Cobra?
content.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm sweating bullets.
Please continue casual chatter while we address this issue.
Open World Addict. How do you feel about the PvP and War with Hubs? That's the theme we've got for tonight's show. We got 1334 on, who's the founder of the Galactic Hub. If you have any questions, I'm pretty sure he would love to answer them for you.
So PvP and what?
Multiplayer.
The Galactic Hubs.
So I have not been a part of the Galactic Cubs yet. So I don't know what to say about them. PvP, that's I am not a big PvP player, but I mean, if you get together with other people, it could be fun. I don't know.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be fun.
Will, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking forward to, is being able to play with a friend who left
Yeah,
No Man's Sky back when it was first released. After a couple months, he says he's going to come back at next. So looking forward to that.
Right.
To your next reunion.
Good point.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it makes for an interesting unification day next December.
Yeah.
This December.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, wait, never mind. That's not No Man's Sky Con. That's Unification Day. Never mind.
Yo, am I the only one who's seen these like No Man's Sky ads on these websites, these bootleg websites?
The what?
I'm seeing these like No Man's Sky ads on these bootleg websites.
Really?
Yeah, like it has like the 4 players and everything.
Oh wow! We got another donation from Urban Murder. It says in the super chat, it says best cast ever. I agree. I've had fun on this one. I really have.
You ain't seen nothing yet, baby. No, don't worry. I'm taking my time with
classes.
the alcohol.
You're pacing yourself, right?
I was pacing myself 10 minutes ago. How does two? I'm never mind. I'm good. I'm taco, and I'm fresh.
So I can't pronounce this new caller's name. Solo. Oh wait,
That's
Solo Dragon Rider. It's just all. Yeah.
Solo.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. Just waiting for the update.
I know, man.
Definitely.
Same.
E3 is gonna be lit.
Time is going by so slow, is it not?
Absolutely.
I think we're like a quarter of the way through, though, aren't we? Yeah, we're about a quarter of the way from when it was announced as being July 24th. Yeah.
Yeah, we're almost there.
May, June, July. Yeah. So we finished up May. It's starting June-ish. Starting-ish. So yeah, we got about a month and a bit to go.
Month and a half.
Please don't do that, Cat.
Too long. That's still way too long.
Yeah.
One thing I do
It'll go
hope
by
they fix
quickly.
for next is the ground glitch problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, PS4. Every time I
it's
jump
really not
out
so hard
before
to
it
deal with.
renders, I fall right through the world, and it's
I actually haven't
annoying.
had that problem on the PC in a while.
One thing I know how to fix that is if you're experiencing heavy amounts of lag, give your system about 5 to 10 seconds before exiting out of your ship or exit the craft. If it's lagging, give yourself 5-10 seconds to let everything load and boot up, then get out.
Learned.
I do
But
that
the good
every
thing
time.
is, also, every time I jump out of my ship, since it automatically saves, I have to reload, and it kind of gets rid of that.
Yeah.
Look, you can also
Another
just
idea
hit the
is
water,
activate
fly
your
up to the
jetpack
terrain.
right as you get out. That
Yeah,
way you're not
exactly.
touching the ground, and then try and get on your ship while you're doing that.
I want to be able to jump out of my ship
Come to
while
the
I'm
terrain.
flying.
Just fly up to
While you're
underneath
flying?
the terrain. Hit it with a What do you call it?
so-
Plasma grenade.
That'll be crazy.
I'm so confused. Are we
Wait.
talking about my sex life or No Man's Sky?
Wait, so like,
Whoa.
what happens to the ship while you jump out the? What happens to it?
I didn't think that far through. Sorry.
You can't jump out through. You can't
That's how we
jump out
keep
when you're up in the
crashes.
air.
We lost Dragon Rider.
Uh-oh.
Dragon.
Well,
I
guys,
mean,
we got about 5 minutes.
Well, we still have Taco.
We got about.
Oh my god.
Yes, of course we do. We got about 5 minutes. I want to, if you just joined the show, we've had 710 1334. If you guys are just now catching it, watch the video when it gets uploaded. He talks about the Galactic Hub, what the benefits are for joining the Galactic Hub, or even just getting involved in the community. There's a lot of things that they do for the whole community, not just for the Galactic Hub.
I do have a question for 710, if I can get that in pretty quick.
Sure, buddy, go ahead.
Does the hub share resources, or is it every man for himself?
We share resources. No, I can hear. I can hear everybody except Taco. That's the whole point, is to share resources, build farms for each other. Like now, I mentioned earlier, we have those gas refineries now, so you can go there and get nitrogen, radon, sulfurine for building stasis devices. By the time next drops, and after next drops, with all the talk of cooperative building, you can help other civilizations build farms by going into their space and just to help build their space up.
That is really cool, man. That is really cool, man.
Hang on,
Really,
what is
really,
his name?
really, really
I'm
cool.
trying to figure out why I can't hear him.
All about the cooperation.
710.
His name is 710 1334.
And Taco got booted.
Oh,
Cobra, someone's wanting to see the kitten again.
they're too far away. There's 7.
Can't reach.
There's
Oh, why?
7.
Just replay the video.
Send me one if you have too many.
Yeah, well, we got to figure out what to do with them. That's for sure. They're not staying here. Not that many. The one I showed on camera, it's staying here.
Oh
And,
yeah.
That's about like when my dog had pups. She had 8 pups, and every one of them lived. So yeah, there's no way we're keeping 9 dogs.
We
in a
named it
single wide
Katana.
trailer.
We named the one I showed on camera Katana.
That is so cool.
Don't bite the cord. Oh, the cat's biting the cord. The kitten.
No. Red alert. Red alert.
That's what they do, man. They do the very thing you would not want them to do at all times.
Right.
That's just what pets do, especially if they're mammals. That's why I keep reptiles, because you can keep them in a cage.
Guys, check out the Galactic Hub if you're interested. Like I said, you don't have to join. They offer so many things like portal addresses and things like that. Like the ship that we have up here. You guys have the portal address where you can get that, right? The
ship from the early release days?
Yeah, the statue. I think I've seen that.
That's a very good question. I've seen it on Twitter. I can't actually recall if that was in the hub or if it was just somebody who found it.
Okay,
but if
all
not,
right.
we have plenty of other beautiful ships.
Okay, they offer places, things where you find or coordinates where you can find things like that, and it's a really amazing community. Go check them out. And do you have a YouTube channel for yourself, 710?
Just the C/Galactic Geographic, just one word with no spaces.
Okay, all right. So who do we have? We got Semtex. You still on the call, buddy?
I am, buddy. Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to butt in over anyone talking.
Hey,
yeah.
I was gonna ask you, Simtex, if you got your name from the plastic explosive.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing. It's really old, but yeah, that's kind of where it comes from.
Call of Duty days.
Yeah. Explosive gameplay, bro.
Nice.
Semtex has an amazing YouTube channel. He goes to Swords Farms. Go over, check out Semtex. Say hi, and everybody. You know what, guys? If you upload, say it in chat. Say, check out my channel. We're a constellation. Reach out to everybody in the chat. subscribe to each other. Let's stay bonded and connect the dots.
Our constellation's light by subscribing to everyone who is part of this constellation.
If you type my name in the search bar, the one that I've got on here in Discord, it's the same as my channel. There's like three channels, but mine has.
Thank you ever so much for
I guess
having
I'm
us
the only
all
one that don't upload.
Chat, Cobra, that's cool.
All right, guys, I think that's it for tonight. We're going to go ahead and shut it down. Anybody that didn't get on the call tonight, remember that we're going to do the regularly scheduled subcast Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, I'm actually going to start up at 8 o'clock with the Patreon supporters, and we're going to be planning that night's show with those guys and see if we can come up with a lot more things to talk about, a lot more content, thick subcast. So we'll be uploading that too. The pre-show, we'll be uploading that as actual series. So that way, be kind of cool little thing. But so Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll probably be going all the way till midnight, just like before. So it'll be fun. Guys, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, thanks for rapturing me, by the way.
No problem, buddy.
Thanks
you guys,
for pulling me in.
You're so welcome, Open World. You guys are all amazing. And it's just, somebody asked me why I was streaming live a lot more. And this is why. I feel like I can edit a video, but I can come on and interact with you guys this way. And it's so much better.
Yeah, definitely.
But you do need to upload more edited videos, Cobra. You gotta do that.
Hey,
Okay.
Cobra, ain't nobody gonna say this, man, but we do love you and we do appreciate you, man.
Thank you, buddy. Love you right back, man.
Yeah, massive love for Cobra. He is the dad.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. I will see everybody Tuesday, and everyone stay safe. And come back alive.
Where is he? Or Jamie,
Huh?
I think his name was. Especially
Jamie.
you, Jamie, I think. He's
Yeah,
the last
especially Jamie. Be safe out there, buddy. Be safe. Everybody be safe. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a good day and a good night. And I'll see you guys.
And don't forget that poll.
All right.
Don't
Thanks
forget
for
the
having me,
poll, Cobra.
Interlopers.
All right, later, Cobra.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
710. Thank you so much, bud.
Comrade.
Don't forget the poll, Cobra.
Okay, we'll do.
Nice to meet you, 710.
Yeah, it's
And
nice to
that's
see
equal to
you
all,
again. In fact, 710.
Back on the Athena server.
Huh?
It's
Better
crazy.
put seatbelts on
It's
your
crazy you're
ears,
back on the
because
Minecraft
Cobra's
server.
about to take them for the ride of their life on Cobra TV.
I've long since
You are listening to Intergalactic Radio with your host, Cobra,
I'm still here.
broadcasting live from the Euclid
No, I
Galaxy
just meant that we were
on
like,
Atlas
they're- I don't
102.5
manage the
FM.
server anymore.
It's good that you're still here, 710, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you guys having me. We'll have to bring on some other hub members one day too.
I'm not a member.